Not sure how high I can sit up without crapping. Good morning, Chargers. It's Sam
and Lily back with Wrsn.
Today's show, we've got updates on clubs, sports, and more.
Let's get right into it.
Attention seniors, a representative from the Savannah College of Art and Design is visiting our campus today at lunch. If you're interested to learn more about the University of Creative Careers, you're welcome to attend in the auditorium.
Now, today's Thursday means that it's time for this week's Throwback Thursday. See if you can guess today's teacher.
Did you get down, Lily?
Of course, we wouldn't be able to make the show without her.
Well, speaking of women we couldn't live without, today marks the last day of Women's History Month. So let's hand it over to Emily with Hands Across Campus to highlight some significant women throughout history.
Hello everyone, this is Emily on behalf of Mind the Gap and Hands Across Campus, and I'm here to celebrate some powerful women as we are coming to the end of Women's History Month. So to start off, we have Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was nominated by President Biden to be an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. If confirmed, Jackson would be the first Black woman to sit on the Supreme Court. Celia Cruz. Often referred to as the Queen of Salsa, Celia Cruz was a Cuban-American singer and one of the most popular Latin artists of the 20th century. Susan La Fleche Ricote. Widely recognized as the first Native American to hold a medical degree, she worked for public health and served for the land's legal and formal allotment to the members of the Omaha tribe. Cecilia Chung. Transgender rights activist Cecilia Chung has served as a major champion for the LGBTQ community's quest for equitable healthcare access. And finally, to conclude, as we transition into Arab History Month, we wanted to end with Princess Rima bint Bandar. She is a Saudi advocate for the empowerment of women, businesswoman, entrepreneur, and humanitarian, and she is a prominent figure in the Middle East, named as one of Forbes' 200 most powerful Arab women in 2014. And that concludes this presentation. Just as a reminder, Mind the Gap meets every Monday in room 3200. Our next meeting is on April 4th, and Hands Across Campus's next meeting on Friday the 8th in both room 3200 during lunch. Thank you.
Thanks, Emily. There are plenty of powerful women to be excited about, just like our seniors are excited about some upcoming senior events.
I know I'm excited for Grad Bash, but it's also important to think about college. Let's hear more from Hunter about what some fellow seniors are planning for college.
With college acceptances coming in for seniors, many may be left wondering about that one big question. Where will I go to college?
It's important to know what you're going to do after college because it kind of gives you like a sense of direction and guides you to start already developing some interest and maybe finding some sort of internship.
Some seniors are certain.
Right after graduation, I'm going to immediately get started on my UCF classes. I'm going to get my bachelor's really early.
While others still need time to consider.
I have not chosen a college yet. I'm waiting for all of my decisions to come out in March to kind of like make that final choice.
May 1st is National College Decision Day, the deadline for seniors to make their choice. When making the big decision, there are a few helpful things to consider.
One of the main factors in choosing a college is definitely finances for me because colleges can be very expensive.
Knowing what fields you want to major in is a huge deciding factor.
I'm looking at something like in game design and more of the software aspect of it, maybe programming.
I want to double major in mechanical engineering and theater and double minor in math and computer science.
And if you aren't yet sure,
It's definitely important for people to know where they want to go or what their top school is before May. You want to be able to visit schools and really make a good choice.
These are important things for seniors to be thinking about. Reporting for WRSN, this has been Hunter Rossi.
Thanks, Hunter. Thinking about college this much is making me hungry. So let's send it over to Sam for the latest on lunch.
How's it going, Hungry Chargers? It's Sam here with some things to think about on this Thursday lunch menu. First up, have macaroni any way you please, as long as that way is covered in cheese. The macaroni and cheese on the menu today is offered with a lunchtime dinner roll. But if mac and cheese doesn't quite do it for you, you can turn it over to our next menu item, the Jamaican beef turnover. But if you want to stick with meat and prefer chicken to beef, take a chance and choose some spicy chicken tenders. If you can't choose between the cheese and meat options on the menu today, why not have both, with a ham and cheese sub combo, as long as you don't keep kosher, that is. But if that's not sweet enough for you, go for a muffin platter that's full of chocolate chips. Or you can stick to the usual, great PB&J sandwich or soy butter sandwich platter. Speaking of sweet selections, wrap up whichever meal you choose with a side of sweet peas. Well, I hope I haven't bored you with everything on the menu today, but I am excited to shout out Miss Borda's 5th period class. Thanks for being fans, guys. Well, that's all for the latest on lunch, and I've been Sam, signing off. Hey, that Sam guy does a pretty good job. I think this calls for a celebration. A birthday celebration, that is. All right, we'll just...
Happy birthday, everyone. That's all for today, Chargers. This has been Lily.
And Sam with WRSN.
Thanks
for tuning in.